How many of you homeschool moms love cleaning toilets? Let me share a story with you. So one day this husband came home and he's like, you know what? I think my wife really wants to clean more toilets. I mean, she just bought a toilet cleaner the other day and she also bought a brush. I definitely want to see how I can get her more involved in cleaning more toilets. I mean, I know she's super busy during the week, so maybe I can get her to clean some more on the weekends. I know we would all love for our husbands to go through that length, right? To get us to clean more toilets. Not. I want to thank my participant from this past Sunday at the Ultimate Homeschool Mom Vent Session for giving me a question to answer and share with you guys. How can I make my husband feel more involved with the kids' education without making it stressful since he works many hours already? I've got 3T's that you are going to definitely want to hear about. And the third one is something possibly that you might not have thought about. 3T's, here we go. Does he want to be more involved? We need to think about his terms, right? We always want to fill our husband's agenda. I know I'm guilty of that. We want to give them more stuff to do so that they can look and seem more involved or feel more involved, or we can feel more whatever we want to feel about it. Well, we need to only have control over our lives and not try to control theirs. So that leads me into asking the question, how does he want to spend his time? Okay, T number 2, his time. We want to see him more involved, but is it really necessary? That's a good thing for our husbands to be involved. I mean, he's got his own life mapped out. That little book that he bought little Timmy the other day to teach him the ABCs, is that him spending time getting more involved in the education? I don't know, something to consider. And our third T, something we just never think about. Is it possible that the way he spends his time educating his kiddos is already at its peak? It's his technique. Men are totally different at how they do things. They take our kiddos and they throw them 30 feet up in the air and the kids giggle and laugh and we're having a slight heart attack. But we hold them and snuggle them and keep them as close to the ground as possible. Men are just different. And I, again, am guilty of wanting my husband to be like a woman, to be like me. But that's just not the way it works. They're going to do things differently. So, the question to ask is, how do men do things? How do men involve themselves? It makes me think about Deuteronomy 6. It talks about the parents teaching the kids diligently, walking with them in the way, sitting with them, talking with them while they're lying down, while they riseth up, and all these things. Does your husband sing the ABC songs when he's brushing little Susie's teeth at night? Does he have conversation with little Timmy about the book that he bought the other day? There's just a million and one ways that our husbands can do the thing, to be involved in the education of our kids' lives, and it's going to be completely different from how we do it. So we need to let him do the thing in his way, his time, and his terms. Now, you might say, Renee, well, what do I do? Just show appreciation. Just walk up to him one day and say, honey, thank you. Thank you for buying little Timmy the book. Thank you for brushing little Susie's teeth on the weekends. I know you don't get to do it during the week. And just talking with her about her day. I really appreciate you. And you might say, Renee, well, when do I do this? Well, maybe when he looks like he might need a little pick-me-up, or especially when you are feeling the most sincere about sharing your gratitude. That's when you could do it. And why would this even work? Why is this principle even going to make a difference? Well, because like I said before, he's got his own life, right? He's got it all mapped out and he just really needs appreciation. Why does this work? Well, it's because you get to show up the way God created you to be. Genuine and authentic and dignified, and not controlling. He gets to feel empowered to do the very thing that you want him to do more of, brushing little Timmy's teeth and singing the ABC song, or taking little Susie for a walk and talking about the birds and the trees and the flowers and the bees. Remember all those things that he's already doing. Thank him for it, and you'll have the very thing that you've wanted and desired. Now, if you want to talk some more about homeschooling and relationships, click the link below to join us at the Ultimate Homeschool Mom Vent Session. Thank you to my participant for asking this question. And if you want to join us for the next vent session, see the link below.